Free stuff and discounts versus paid advertising. An intriguing title indeed. I'll explain in a sec if you'd just like to hang on. Because I've got to introduce me. It's me, John Butt. It's the Marketing for Owners podcast. We teach you good stuff. Helps you make a better life for yourself, an easier business, makes your business run much smoother with nicer clients, better quality clients, more profits, and more time for yourself. That's not bad, eh? So, first of all, before we get a client, we have to get someone through the door. And there are many ways of doing it. One is with free giveaways or discounts. And the other one is, or another one rather than the other one, is via paid advertising. Now, the reason I bring this particular subject up is because I've come across some people who refuse to give discounts. It's kind of ingrained. I'm not given a discount. Why should I? Why should I give profits away? And there's other people who give too much away. So where's the happy medium? Now, let's take, for instance, a shoe store or someone selling running shoes, for example, because one of the people I spoke to has a business doing this. Now, what I'd advised is that they have a special open evening with some nibbles and buffet and so on. Just something simple, maybe a glass of wine or two, to invite people in to introduce a new range. Now, on the day, I suggested that a discount should be given to anyone who makes a purchase on the day. However, this particular person was totally against it. They did not see the point. Why should they give discount? It's giving away profits. But what I explained is that people, there's different buying cycles, and people are in different positions in their buying cycle. Now, if someone absolutely, definitely wants it, and they know, like, and trust you, they'll come to you, they'll buy it, if you've got the product, etc. But what about those ones who are impulsive, who are not ready? You want them to make an impulsive buy from you. You don't want them to have to research you and then research your competitor and the next one. You want them to buy from you. Now, these people don't buy products, they buy offers. And what you want to be thinking is not that you're giving away something. You are getting that first sale. You are introducing them to your buying experience. Hopefully, you're confident that you're giving a great service. The only way they're going to find out, you can tell them all you like, but the only way they're going to find out is by actually experiencing this, by buying something. And if you have to tempt them with that initial one, go for it. Now, obviously, if you're buying stock in, if you're buying running shoes or something like that, you certainly don't want to be giving away things for free, unless it's a free upsell in addition to something they've already bought, because that's another way of doing it. For example, I'm going to make this up, but say the running shoes are $70. You can throw in something that they're likely to want with it. A pack of socks, for instance, that may be $15, you can throw that in for free. The chances are you're making a much bigger profit on the socks, but you got the sale. It encouraged them to buy the running shoes. Maybe you made $35 on those and you only had to give away what cost you $5 or $6 to buy. Yeah, so someone feels they're getting value, they've got an offer. Now, and this, with the person I spoke to originally, said this should be made clear that this discount is only available at these special evenings. These are rare, they're by invite only, and you only give certain discounts. That's different. They know that's not going to happen again. If someone comes to you and says, well, I got a discount on last time I bought it, say, well, sorry, that was then, that was on a particular offer. We all buy goods. We don't expect the same every time. We all get special offers. We don't expect it every time. We don't go asking for it. So don't be scared. Now, of course, you can go out and get your customers in through paid advertising, but I'm going to guess that paid advertising is going to cost you more. Also, it's not as targeted. if you give a discount to somebody who buys your product, imagine how much money you'd spent on magazine ads or Yellow Pages ads to try and get them to come to your store in the first place, or Google ads. And they're not even ready to buy necessarily. The other one has got their hand in their pocket, ready to pull the wallet out and spend money. That is cheaper than the scattergun thing of advertising. Even if it's targeted advertising, you're just getting them to come and look and consider. The best one of all is to combine the two. So use paid advertising to drive people to your offer, to come into a special thing, but make it special. Make them feel like they're getting something unique, something that they must have now, that is scarcity. It has a deadline. It's an event. Give it a name. You've got Black Friday. There are other, in the UK, they have Blue Cross sales, and there are all sorts of excuses for a sale. Make it unique. Make it scarce. You may say, well, what happens when I do it again? Black Friday, good example. Everyone knows that's coming. Don't necessarily do it on Black Friday. Do it on other days. Don't join in with everyone else. Do your own thing. Have an event. So if you have a product that's informational, you can give it away, but you don't have to give it away to everyone. Perhaps you would have a webinar or a live training where you explain it, and you could say the first 5 people that purchase this, because we got a special offer, but the first 5 people who purchase will get it for free. That's going to make people dive in. They don't know, they can't see if they're the 6th or the 7th. First come, first served. You could even say, of everyone who purchases today, after it's done, after this webinar, we are going to draw 5 names. If you hang on till the end, we will then take 5 names who've bought it, put them in a hat, or put all the names rather that have bought it, draw 5 out of the hat, use a website called random.org for doing that virtually, and we'll refund all those people if they are still on the call. Yeah? So you can use discounts. You can use it. You are not giving away. You are getting that initial sale. In the direct mail world, generally the aim is to get the first purchase. Once someone's made a purchase, they become a customer. It's a big difference from someone who's browsing or looking or a potential. Once they've become a customer, they've changed the name, their description. They are now a client, a customer. They're very, very likely to buy again. And direct mail companies will know the figures to the extent that they're quite often willing to not only give away all of the profits on that first sale, sometimes even more than the profits of that first sale, knowing that they'll make it on the next order. And they'll know perhaps that, say, 20% of people who buy will buy again. And they'll know the average spend and the average value of someone who buys again, because then they'll buy again. So they can afford to give that. That is their advertising cost. That is their cost of acquisition. So remember, Yellow Pages, paid advertising, Google Ads, it's all part of the mix. Freebies, giveaways, discounts on that initial order only are all part of the cost of acquisition. It's something you should consider. Don't think you're giving away things to ungrateful people, remember? And make it clear, it's just on the opening offer. All right. Enough said. That applies, by the way, to pretty much any business, if you're wondering. Is it a Tuesday? It is indeed. Time for a Toolbox Tip. This one is simple. This is a free tool. It's from our friends at Buffer. Buffer we've mentioned before because Buffer is something we use every day. But they have a second tool called Pablo. Don't ask me why they called it that, but it's an image tool. It's not like Canva as such. It's for creating quotable images and images. You can either use their images, upload your own, then you just simply add text over the top. It's all within the tool. It's so easy. They describe it as the 30-second image tool because that's all it takes. You don't have to have any training. It's free. Just go to buffer.com/Pablo. It's great, dead easy. And from there, you can share it on your social media and so on, or download it, do whatever you like. It's a piece of cake. And they also, for those of you thinking, well, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, they all have different shapes. They offer instant change shape. Go see it. You can catch it on the show notes. Go to marketingforowners.com/podcast/277. We'll have a link to it. But honestly, it's free. It's worth it. We use it. See you tomorrow.